Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some R.W. Garcia organic corn chips. I have the yellow.
And I have the barbecue.
These were actually sent to us from the company, so we didn't have to pay anything for them, which is terrific. Very, very generous of them. It says, for more than 30 years, our family has focused on one thing, using the highest quality and most sustainable ingredients available to create the healthiest and most delicious gluten-free snacks for you and your family. So yes, these are gluten-free. 1 ounce, about 30 chips, are 140 calories.
These are like, I hate to compare it to the other brands, they're like a Frito.
Right, yes. The bag is pretty thick.
I know, it's a tough bag, it really is.
Which is good, but they look different, and you'll notice the difference.
They're thinner.
They're thinner.
Yeah, they're much thinner.
Yes, they're much, much
I mean, really thin.
Thinner than a Frito.
Those are good. They have a good corny flavor.
Honestly, they remind me of a tortilla chip.
Just a regular old corn.
They remind me of a corn tortilla chip.
That have been just shredded up.
They've been, yes, that have been shredded up. So the exact same flavor and texture and everything. Yeah. The only difference is the shape.
I agree, because like I said, the closest thing I compare it to is a Frito. Because
they're called corn chips. If they weren't called corn chips, you wouldn't compare them.
Yeah, so a Frito is thicker, but when you bite into it, it's more, it's crunchy, but it's softer seeming. You know, like it breaks down while you're chewing it a little easier.
Right.
These are kind of tough.
This is it. Yeah, it's just like I'm telling you, it's a tortilla.
It literally is a tortilla.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming these are going to be the same thing, just with barbecue.
With barbecue though. So this is about 30 chips or 150 calories. Ooh, that looks good. Oh, wow.
You like the barbecue Fritos, though.
I love. Well, and I tell you what else. I love chili cheese.
Now these are a little thicker.
Yes, they are. These look more like a Frito.
These have the same texture as a Frito. Yeah.
They're crisper.
They're crisper, but they also, I don't know the best way to describe it. They're not softer. Well, they are kind of softer. Mm-hmm. The regular corn chips, you bite into them and they're thin and tough, kind of like biting into leather, kind of. Whereas the barbecue ones are when you bite into them, they kind of break apart easier. I can't describe it any better than that.
Those are like night and day.
Yeah, these I wouldn't personally buy. Unless you're looking for, you know exactly what you're buying.
There's nothing wrong with them.
There's nothing wrong with them.
But I wouldn't get them either because you're getting the same flavor and texture as a tortilla chip, and I would rather have it the whole tortilla chip.
Yeah, I think they're tougher than a tortilla chip though. Because
that flavor, I wouldn't want those on their own. I would want, if I bought those, it's like, okay, I want to dip them in something to add some flavors.
Like you would a tortilla chip.
Yes, because they're plain. So like a plain tortilla chip, you want to add something to it. It's going to be easier to dip a whole tortilla chip in salsa
than this.
Than that little bit. Yeah, you're going to get stuff all over your fingers. So I would just assume, since they're the same thing, I would just assume buy the tortilla chips. Now these are awesome. I love this. It has a smoky, sweet,
somewhat sweet,
flavor to it. But
they're not hot at all. So
no.
If you don't like spicy, you're okay.
It's a smoky, sweet barbecue, and the texture is perfect. They're crunchy without being hard. Those are really good.
I like the barbecue ones quite a bit.
Yeah, I like these quite a bit too. These are a very clear winner here. So thank you to R.W. Garcia. If you all happen to be watching the video, thank you very, very much for sending us these. If I can find a link for you all, I'll link these below. I'll have a picture for you, and thanks for watching.